Right, good morning. Welcome back to the video. Another check-in. It is the 8th of October, I think. If my memory serves me right. Yep, Wednesday the 8th of October. 10 days out, 4 a.m. Check-in done. Another one boxed off. Whew. So, like I said, 10 days out. British finals. The big weekend. Well, first of many by the sounds of it. In a good spot, ready to get back up there now. It's been so long, this prep, and still so long left. If you count it in days, it's not actually that long. Like if you think about it in weeks, but days, we're into like 30 plus days, something, till the Milan show, which doesn't seem a lot, but like when you look at the weeks, it's like 6 weeks or something. So it's getting close. It's been weird. Me and Carla were talking about it last night. It's like, it was so far away. And now when you kind of start breaking it down into, right, in 10 days, it's the British weekend. Then the week after, it's the IBFA British. Then 2 or 3 weeks after that, it's Milan. Plus, I've started toying with this Poland show. It's just sat there in the back of my mind, eating away. It was a comment Richie left. He didn't leave it, actually. Told me in person on the podcast, the last Boyo Chat episode. He was like, wouldn't you prefer to do another pro qualifier than do the IBFA finals or do both? The thing is, I don't want to like throw another show in the mix, but potentially maybe take a show away. So like basically fuck off the IBFA British finals and go to Poland to have another crack at a pro qualifier. I don't know. It's just eating away at me at the moment. So I think me and Carla spoke about it last night, and then the mind worked overtime. Didn't sleep very well. I've actually pulled my sleep back now, but last night was not great, just because I started thinking about this Poland show and maybe doing another one. So I think the best decision is to get to the British weekend, get that boxed off, focus on that, and then decide what I'm doing from there, whether I do the IBFA the week after. You know, if I don't decide to do the IBFA, I've not lost anything financially really. I've paid to register, but I've not booked any accommodation yet. I'm going to book it last minute, just in case. So if I do pull out, obviously I'm not going to lose any money on accommodation in Blackpool for that. And then I think it's going to be 2 weeks then. It's going to be like British weekend, 2 weeks Poland, 2 weeks Milan, rather than like back-to-back weeks. Then, I mean, if I did Poland, it would be 3 back-to-back weekends and then a week off and then Milan. Oh, I don't know. Head is like mashed potato at the moment. So anyway, today is going to be the final full-on leg day. So I'm going to take you through that, take you through a little bit of the morning as well, see where we're at. I've just sent the pictures I've taken this morning to Callum. He's in Vegas, so I'll catch him on good timing, luckily. So for once, me and Cal are on the same timeline when I'm up at fucking stupid o'clock in the morning. So he'll get back to me this morning. He told me yesterday that today's probably going to be the first tweak of the diet. What that means, your guess is as good as mine. We'll see when it comes through. I'll update you obviously back in the house. I think I updated you to say the cardio's been pulled, so there's no Stairmaster. That got removed last week. On Friday, I think it was. I was already 20 minutes in, so I committed. So I finished my 30 minutes and I was like, I'll start it from tomorrow. So I removed it from Saturday. So we're just doing 11,000 steps. All of the orals and everything that we've been using throughout this like back end of prep is back in and still in. And that's pretty much where we're at. Food hasn't changed much. It's still at a good spot in terms of like the amount I'm putting in, but when you're this lean, it doesn't really matter like how much food you're on. When you're fucking peeled, you're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel hungry. And that's what people struggle to kind of understand, is like, when I say I'm on 500 carbs a day, they're like, fucking hell, that's a good amount of food. I'm like, I got no fat on my arse, bruv. It hurts sitting in my car. Like, honestly, driving back from Kane show on the weekend, the pain through my arse, my back, there's nothing on there. So when you're there, no matter how much food you're putting in, you're gonna feel like shit, and I feel like shit. So I imagine food's gonna go up. It's cool to think, like, you know, going back bloody 5 years ago, I'd have to diet on 50 carbs. Now I'm on 500. And yeah, so weight is 221 this morning. I did have a big drop the other day after the weekend, down to like 215. I don't know what went on there, whether it was just the weekend being so busy, steps being high, but it's kind of crept back up like by £2 a day. Everything on point, obviously. I think water intake could be a little bit higher, if I'm being truthful. So I'm gonna ramp that up from today, because I think I'm finishing the day off on about 7.5 to 8 litres. And if you watched when I was going into the regionals, I was doing 10 litres a day. And I know I'm not actually drinking enough because I'm thirsty as fuck constantly. Or that could just be the vape, who knows? Me and Ginger training, Josh, we've been going back and forth. He's doing the British, he qualified, looked sick. Josh, if you're watching this, vape brother, not iron brother, vape brother. We've been speaking about like the vapes and that, how fucking dry they make our mouth, and he does 10 litres of water. He's the only other person I've heard that drinks 10 litres of water other than myself, so it's got to be to do with the vapes. Give him up, Jay. That's not happening. Anyway, I'm going to jump on the treadmill now. I've been trying to bosh out as many steps in the morning before the day kicks off. I did an hour yesterday. I've got the new Boyo chat to kind of go through this morning to try and pick out some reels. So I'll probably just watch that and get my steps done. I've got a can of Monster just in the background. I don't think you can see it. To sip on. We haven't pulled that yet. I've limited it. I've started limiting those drinks. 1 Monster a day, 1 Pepsi Max a day, so 2 fizzies. And then ketchup, I've been reducing down to about 2 to 3 of my 6 meals a day. And that's going to gradually be pulled out by the weekend. And then I'm just going to go fucking bareback from probably either Saturday or Monday. We'll see how we feel, see what happens with these check-in responses from him now. So anyway, enough rambling. I need to put some clothes on because it's pretty fucking cold. The temperature's dropped, so get some clothes on, put my thong back in my bag and get on the treadmill. I'm not going to show you all that. You've had the cinematic shots of me walking on the treadmill. I'll see you in the house.
Okay, so there's a plan behind all of these things, okay? His cheekbones are showing through. His cheekbones are through. It's in there. He's got a beard, so you can't really tell. So, I mean, we can't count out Derek Lunsford, Andrew Jack 4th, Nick Walker 5th. That's ChatGPT. ChatGPT doesn't know what it's talking about. It's crazy. Okay. All right, guys. Live in the dark ages. And his appearance seems concerning in a good way. Actually, I want to show you Hardy's legs too. I'm kind of trying to think about ChatGPT.
So that is meal 2, my pre-workout. As you would have seen, I separate the meal into 2 bowls because it makes me feel like I'm eating more. 100 grams of cream of rice with 60 vegan protein, berries, usual meal. But what I'll do is I'll make the vegan drip, and then I'll obviously, as you saw, drip it over the cream of rice and then leave some in there and add a portion of the 150 berries to that with the remainder in the cream of rice, berries on top. Whew. Right, Carl got back to me on the check-in. What was the word he used? Outrageous. He said, these are outrageous for the fact that we are 221 pound and the condition I'm holding in. So that's a new word from Carl. We'll take it, obviously. So what his plan was, has done a 180. I think he was going to adjust food and things from today, but he said, we're going to hold fire on the food situation, keep at baseline, and just rinse and repeat. Steps have been brought down from 11,000 to 10, so a nice round 10. And daily updates, daily check-ins. That was all the updates really. So no real change to the plan of attack right now, which is fine because we're 10 days out. We started the loading process for the last shows about Thursday, I think it was, which would be tomorrow, when I was in Turkey still. So we started adjusting food, but food was still very low then because I was still coming down into the show. Whereas now we've been holding this condition for so long. My baseline food is actually a lot higher than it was at that point, and I'm still, you know, diced basically. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm in the middle of kind of working, cleaning the dishes, because the kitchen's like a fucking bomb site, hence why we've cropped to this angle here. And then it is 𝘗𝘗𝘰𝘶 at midday, which is 90 minutes away. I don't know why, on legs, I tend to eat my pre-meal about 90 minutes, maybe even 2 hours before. So it's right through me. That doesn't sound right. It's digested, fully ready for legs. The only problem with that is that by the time I get back from the gym, it's been like, whoa, touching 5 hours since I last ate. So I'm definitely ready to eat when I get back from the gym after legs. Which I guess, you know, when you've trained legs and if you actually train them properly, hunger is not normally a thing that's there, regardless of whether you're on your arse dieting or in off season or whatever. Definitely not in off season. The last thing you kind of want to do is eat for a little bit, but I'm always ready to eat after legs. So that's the plan. And then I'm gonna have to do a food shop at some point today because we're running low. So step-wise, I did 7,000 so far at 10:30 a.m. So I got 3,000 to play with for the rest of the day, which will be mostly put down on the food shop and probably running between my office and the kitchen, working and cleaning, working and cleaning. I'm talking like I'm doing a lot of cleaning. I'm not. I'm just loading the dishwasher up and pressing it on. I'm taking the dishes out and then putting more in. That's pretty much as far as my cleaning etiquette goes. So I will see you at the gym for legs. Matthew Barry is joining me, my client. He bumped into me in the gym this week and then he texted me yesterday. He said, any chance we can get legs in? And normally, this close to a show, I'll be like, bro, I'm not going to be any use to you. But he does want a little bit of push on his legs. And I think those that have trained with me or see me train, not giving it a big one at all, but legs still get sent regardless. So hopefully you'll be able to get something from me today. And even if it's just me doing tweaks to movements and things and just getting him to hit them a little bit better, that's one takeaway. But I'm sure we'll have a bit of pre-workout and then we'll send it. This is the last leg day, so it has to be sent. Has to be fucking sent. So there we go. 3 litres of H2O. And this is also hydration from Train by JP Magic 10. Going down the hatch and then we will get to the gym. Right, in for legs with Mr. Matthew Barry, starting with some calves and abs, superset, because they're right by the side of each other. I've been coming in early, doing my abs, some planks, some vacuums on leg day. Well, not just on leg day, but today thought we'll just superset calves with some abs because they're right by the side of each other. And then we'll get into the meat and veg of the session. I'm not going to film every single thing because I don't want to bore the life out of you with an hour-long leg day, but I will obviously film the juicy bits and any key points that I pick up on with Big Baza and his big calves. You forgot the bottom bit. 8 reps you're going to do then. So for those of you that have watched the channel for a little while, You'll probably notice this is the same fucking leg session that I've done forever and ever, amen. So those of you that think you need your training plan switched up every fucking 12 weeks or whatever, it's not needed. Like, obviously if something's not agreeing with you, like physically with like the movement pattern, then switch it up. But in terms of like a normal session, you can just go to work on it. And the proof's in the pudding, like, the results are there to see. So don't think you need to switch up the actual training plan. You actually need to switch up your mindset and the intensity towards the training plan.
Nice, easy. Good.
Oh.
Nice. Come on, Jake. Yes.
Yeah, again, don't bounce to the bottom, stop, go. And again. Don't bounce, go. One more. Yeah, that's what I've noticed, like watching his sets on Insta and that, where the change of direction, I think we spoke about it before. You know, like going from one direction to the other, you'll like bounce through that like change of direction, stop, like have a split second, stop, and then go again. So it's no momentum taking you through the rep, you know what I mean? Especially on shit like this, because if you're bouncing at the bottom of this, when that hammy's fucking fully lengthened, you're waiting for a fucking snap, like.
Yeah.
Especially if when the weight gets heavier, you know.
Oh.
Fucking gay songs in here today. I know you don't mind because you've got gay taste in music anyway.
So in effect, it's backwards, isn't it?
It's backwards, yeah. It's basically,
Yeah.
if you look at it in that way.
Yeah.
It's not, because I know how it, like, I know how it works lengthen and shorten range, but it is kind of backwards, yeah. But like, say you know this leg extension was like at the back end of the session, once you've done squats and all that, you'd probably load a year, because it's easier to lock out.
Yeah.
Because it's harder down the bottom, but you're still strong down here.
So upper will be harder start,
Yeah,
lower, harder top end.
yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. But not many people load it at the lower, because you put in fucking mad pressure on your fucking knee joint by loading it there, like, you know what I mean?
Well, I did have chicken and rice at breakfast this morning.
That's a bodybuilding breakfast if I've ever heard. Good. Explode up now. Get in the sets. That's it. Let it go all the way down, or let that stretch at the bottom, because there's a bit more there. Yeah. That's it, 4x4. Job done. With this last working set, make sure you're going at it like you're going to go into your full set, right? So you're preparing yourself rather than just having a touch. So like people go, I see people saying, "Oh, I'll just have a touch," and then go in and have a touch, and they're still talking. Attack it like you're attacking your top set, because that's what you need to fucking get a switch on for your top set, yeah? So attack it, but like squeeze, make sure you're having a squeeze at the top as well, right?
If this feels good, should I go with it?
No, we'll have a rest and then we go to town now. I need you to switch on properly for it. So just touch it and then we'll off-season legs.
You don't want any force on you, do you?
Nah,
Just,
just slap me across the face a couple of times, that's all during the set. Good reps now, you see mine. Nice little squeeze at the top, control down, let it go all the way down for the stretch, yeah? Switch it on then, because you wanted this session. Show me. Good. Little more of a squeeze at the top. Good. Don't rush them. All on the quads. Still you, come on. Don't rush them, you bounce to the bottom. All on the quads. Explode. Again. Again. You bounce in. Slow. Slow. Explode. That's a rep. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's you. Stop fucking rushing your reps in your set. Your reps change during your set. You'll start off at a certain speed, tempo, and then it'll break down a little bit. And I gotta remind you, like, I don't want to be the science guy. I really don't, because I'm not that. But every rep's in. It's just control, isn't it? It's going on the muscle end. It's not going on your joint. It's not bouncing. Not using momentum to get through it. What have we done? Calves, abs, if you can call them exercises. Leg curl, leg extension, 4. 5th movement, if you're counting calves and abs, adductor prior to the squat. I have touched on this in the past, why I do it this way. Just because, like, obviously when you're in a squat movement and everything is fully stretched out to the bottom, the last thing you want to do is pull an adductor. And right now, the cramps I'm getting in the morning when I get out to bed from the old 𝘗𝘰𝘮𝑥 on the adductor, the last thing I want is that. So we'll do adductors first before we do our squats, before we do our leg press. 𝘗𝘗𝘮𝑥, you've not used this before. Matthew said it's too light, so we'll see now what happens when he puts a fucking stack on it. Normally I would have took a 4 rep on that, but I am not doing any 4 reps, being 10 days out now. So we just go until I'm fully failure and then put it down. That's another reason why I've not got my headphones on today. Number 1, I didn't want to be ignorant. But 2, if I did have my headphones on and I was on my own and I was doing my fucking normal session,
and then playing good music during the day,
I could go left a bit and then go a bit too far. So as good as music is, there's a time and a place for it. I think right now, 10 days out, I need to keep like the emotional response to songs out of the fucking training sessions and just think smart, not fucking insane, really, if that's the word for it. Explode in, come out, don't bounce, pause, same as the hamstring curl up here. Out, 3, 2, 1, boom. Let it stretch all the way out. 3, 2, 1, there, go. Come on, that's it. Come on in, again, let's go again. Let's get a full rep. Explode. How's that weight, son?
like that.
What was that, 1 rep?
It's heavy on the off, ice in it.
Just a bit. Have a rest. Have a rest, we go again. Come on. Now they start breaking down. Don't let them break down. Fight through them. So you're fucking controlling the rep. No one else is controlling the rep, bar you, yeah? 2, 1, in. 3, 2, 1, in. 3, 2, 1, in. You keep every rep the same. You'll control the reps. Come on. Come on. They're your reps, bro. Control. Still rinse them. That's it. Still rinse is negative. Good. Still rinse negative. 3, 2, 1. And again. Partials are fine. Come on. Stay locked in. Don't rush them. That'll do. Good. I bet you gosh is screaming there. Does it feel better? Does that feel that on you, doctor?
Yeah.
It looked so much better than our first fucking, well, we did 2 sets in one, I think, didn't we? But it looked so cleaner, just cleaner reps. Obviously the back end of the set was a bit broken down, but
Yeah, I can see that 100%.
yeah. Team no thigh gap, bro. There's a nice view now. Right, we're on to the squat. As demonstrated by Matthew's fucking gooch in my face. Yeah, Planet, I've only just had this in. I've used it elsewhere, but I put it in from last week. Just do one more. Yeah, I've been using the pendulum, but me and Liam trained up the JP gym a few weeks back, and we'd used this, so now that it's here, part of the furniture, this is going to be like the preferred squat pattern at the moment anyway, for the back end of prep, just because I know it's a nice movement. I don't have any issues with it just from experiencing it, and like everything else, like the pendulum, I battle with the pendulum because I've set numbers on there in the past. I kind of let my ego get in the way a bit, and I even though I know I shouldn't be doing a certain weight, I'll still try and put a certain weight on me. So we'll stick to this and just kind of, I think I did 5 or 6 plates last week, so we'll just run with that. I got 1 set on you, by the way. 1 set for me on compounds today because I'm 10 days out. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So what we'll do is we'll touch. You do working set first, then I'll work, then you do your second back off set, yeah? And then we'll move on leg press, and I got 1 set on leg press as well. So just 1 set on those, and then we got hyperextension finish. What are we doing for 6 to 9, is it?
Yeah. Try.
No trying?
Yeah. Yeah.
No fucking trying. Switch it on then. Same control as the other sets now. Easy. Good. Yep. Same reps now. Control them reps. Don't let them control you. Good. Keep our head on now. Good. No rushing. All on the quads. All on the quads.
Yeah.
Easy these. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Good.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's you. Whew. Big set. Watch me, but.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when I need a spot, right?
Yeah. Nice, Jake. Good.
Go!
Good.
Oh! It's mine. I'll tell you when.
Easy. Come on, easy. Easy work, lad. Easy. Fucking easy for you, Jake. Easy. Easy. Yes. Come on, come on. Up. Yes. All you, all you, all you. All you.
Yeah.
Nice. Come on, bud.
know when you like, voice is gone. You know when you can taste like iron in your blood or in your mouth? Like it feels like blood.
Is that what it is?
Well, iron is iron in your blood, isn't it? And when you taste that irony, metally taste after that kind of shit, I'm sure it's blood. It's not out, obviously there's no blood in my mouth, but... Right, last but one movement. Just finishing off the performance fuel. Get the carbs in while you're training. On to hip press. Matthew, with his programming, he's had this hip shoe, an issue with his hip. Even just like some of the pulls from the floor aggravating him. So this is like a perfect movement for him now, because with like a normal standard leg press where the weight is going to be like fully on top of him, that's going to cause his arse to kind of round over and put even more pressure on his hip joint. So what we said is like do a hip press. So obviously you're locked in, as long as obviously you're fucking holding yourself into the machine or even strapping yourself. Dare I say it, use a seat belt. I'm not a massive fan of the seat belt attachment, but if it's going to keep you in place, especially when someone's got an issue like that, then use it. So this is the perfect one for Matthew with his hip issue. You've been using the one down in Pacific, yeah? Rogers one. Is it the Rogers? Rogers, the Rogers hip press? Yeah. The single one?
Yes, you got the 3 setups, like middle.
Yeah, Rogers, innit? Yeah, Rogers, yeah. So, how long have you been doing that for now?
Since basically I had my pulled out deadlifts and that. So
yeah, it's 2 months?
Easy, yeah.
Or 2 to 3 months. So, and he's obviously seen an improvement on his hip joint. So, if you are experiencing issues with certain bits of kit in the gym, don't feel you have to power through. There's always an alternative that you can use, especially if it's aggravated you like with your actual bones, outside of like the muscle getting attacked, the muscle getting fucked up. If your bones are actually feeling it, then there's something wrong, so change the alignment. Watch me on these couple, right?
Yeah. Easy. All you. Go on, lad. All you. Shoot.
Yeah. He's in. Come on in, Math. Arse down. Good, easy. Stay locked in now. Your reps, bro, your reps. No one else's. Own them. Come on. Stay locked in now. Off-season legs. Come on, go, push. Yep, lock it off. Little bicep curl at the end for me. Nice. I think that's failure, isn't it? I was going to say, like, at the beginning of the set, I was like, I nearly shouted, like, bit more depth. But, again, it's like, what are you going to get out of that when you got an issue in that hip? The more depth you get, go to, like, where your body allows you to go. Don't fucking go past that point. Especially if there's a niggle there, like.
Tend to roll my ass.
Yeah, I know. You just put in fucking tension on your the ball joint of your hip then, where you've got an issue already. So it's like, by me shouting, going, more depth to get more stretch in your quads. Yeah, you're gonna get more stretch in your quads, but you're also fucking stretching your ball joint of your hip where you've already got an issue. So the fucking, you know, weigh it up what you're gonna get out of it. Yeah. You're gonna get more out of having a 6.7% shorter range of movement or fucking whatever it is, compared to like going that little bit more to get more stretch on your quad. But fucking your hip up even more than it already has been, and now it's back to normal. Just work within your range of motion, like.
Nice, Jay. on the ocean. Nice, bud.
Oh, fuck. I know, I want to fucking flutter away. Yeah, there's always a next level. Well, depending on who you're watching.
Yeah.
There's a next level. You could go fucking down a level as well, depending on who you're watching. And you know, I think it's just like with me, like I'll train on my own a lot of the time. And there's a couple of the boys obviously I'll jump in with, because they're in the same kind of frame of mind as me, like Liam Davis, Liam Allman. You know, he's come back to bodybuilding, so he's not like quite there yet, but I think he will be.
Is he gonna run?
No decisions, he's just enjoying it at the moment. But Liam Davis obviously like balls deep, so we bounce off each other quite well because we're both in the same frame of mind, and you know, he's a nice boy as well. Get on with him well, like. But and he trains hard, like, so, which is a fucking key component to having a good partner to train with.
Yeah.
But anyone else, man, it's like I'm done with like socialising and training. I don't know if you picked up on it in a couple of spots today, like we talked once or twice, and I was like, set time, bro.
Yeah.
And that's how I am all the time. And yeah, like I'm entertaining it today a little bit, but like normally it'd be fucking
On it.
and you know, as soon as prep's done, bro, off season, I'm fucking going for it
Yeah.
again. So it's like, yeah, we catch up and that, but I'd rather fucking, right, meet me at the gym fucking 10 minutes early, we catch up and let's get to fucking work.
Yeah.